We all have a dream, but what happens when nobody believes in you? When you lose everything? When the world says you can't? When life pushes you to the edge, and the only thing left is to believe in yourself? Today you'll hear 4 true stories. Stories of hunger, pain, rejection, but also of resilience, faith, and unstoppable courage. 4 people the world thought were impossible, yet they changed history. Get ready, because what you're about to hear might be the push you've been waiting for. This video is for you. If you've ever thought of giving up, this is your reminder. Don't. Imagine sleeping in your car with your little child, penniless, rejected at every door. That was Paul DeJoria's reality. He tried selling hair products, but every single person said no. They told him, "Nobody will buy this, you'll never make it." Most would have quit, but not him. With just $700 in borrowed money, he co-founded what became a global brand, Paul Mitchell. Later, he built Patrón Tequila into a billion-dollar empire. His secret, never taking no as the final answer. He said it best, "Nobody believed in me, but I believed in myself." And here lies the first lesson: the world doesn't need to believe in you. You need to believe first. From those humble beginnings, Paul DeJoria's journey took him to new heights. He transformed rejection into motivation, turning his dreams into reality with relentless perseverance. With Paul Mitchell flourishing, he ventured into the world of spirits, creating Patrón Tequila. His story is a powerful reminder that success isn't just about talent or luck. It's about grit and believing in your vision, even when others do not. Picture this: a young mother with less than $12 in her bank account, unable to buy diapers for her baby. That was Nichols. She could have given up. She could have said, "This is my fate." But she chose the opposite. She chose to create her own miracle. She studied, she worked, she rose again and again. Today, Lisa is one of the world's most powerful motivational speakers. She's inspired millions with her voice, proving that self-belief can break any chain. She once said, "I'm not waiting for a miracle. I am my own miracle." And the second lesson is clear: your past doesn't define your future. Your decisions do. Lisa's journey shows us that perseverance and determination can transform our lives. Her story continues to spread hope and encourages others to rise above their circumstances. Every step she took was a testimony to the strength of the human spirit. Lisa's message resonates: every individual holds the power to shape their destiny. Through sharing her experiences, Lisa sparks inspiration in others to embrace their true potential. Her life serves as a beacon of hope for those seeking a miracle of their own. Now let's go to Ukraine. A young immigrant arrives in the United States with his mother, with nothing cleaning floors to survive. That boy was Jan. For years he lived with hunger, cold, and rejection. But he held on to one thing: nobody could take away his dream. He taught himself programming, obsessed with the idea of connecting the world. And when everyone else thought it was impossible, he built WhatsApp. That simple app was later sold to Facebook for $19 billion. Jan summed it up perfectly. Success is the result of not giving up when everyone else already has. The third lesson: it doesn't matter where you come from. What matters is where you decide to go. As he grew older, Jan's journey became a source of inspiration for many. A wide shot of a bustling tech conference where Jan stands confidently on stage, sharing his story with an engaged audience filled with aspiring entrepreneurs and dreamers. His struggles and triumphs resonate deeply, reminding everyone that perseverance is key. An inspiring image of Jan holding a trophy, surrounded by friends and family celebrating his achievements and the impact of his work on the world. And finally, a story shaped by war. George Soros, born in Hungary, survived the Holocaust with nothing but one possession: his freedom. He grew up surrounded by destruction, learning early that material things can disappear in an instant. But that forged his vision: true wealth isn't money, it's freedom. With that belief, Soros studied, emigrated, and began investing. Years later, he became one of the most successful financiers in history, and one of the greatest philanthropists, donating billions to education and democracy. His words resonate: freedom is the only wealth no one can take away if you choose to defend it. And so the fourth lesson is this: protect your freedom. It is the foundation of all success. In his quest for knowledge, George Soros thrived in the bustling classrooms where dreams blossomed, proving that even from the ashes of conflict, hope could flourish. His commitment to philanthropy illuminated the paths of countless individuals, reinforcing his belief that education is the gateway to freedom and empowerment. Paul DeJoria, Lisa Nichols, Jan Combe, George Soros. 4 different lives, 4 different battles. One invisible thread: resilience. They were rejected, they were judged, they were broken, but they never gave up. And that's the only difference between dreamers and achievers. You listening to this, you have the same power. It doesn't matter where you are now. What matters is the direction you choose from this moment on. Because if they could do it, so can you. If they created their miracle, you can create yours. Here's your reminder. The next great success story could be yours. Jan Combe, standing in front of a large digital screen, displaying the WhatsApp logo, a look of pride on his face as he reflects on his journey from humble beginnings to tech success. George Soros, seated at a table in a lavish conference room, engaged in deep discussion with fellow investors, showcasing his strategic thinking and resilience in the finance world. If this video lit a spark and you don't let it fade, subscribe for more stories that transform lives. Comment below which story resonated with you the most, and share this video with someone who needs it, because sometimes a single word, a single example, can change everything. Remember, never give up. The world hasn't seen the best of you yet. Every dawn brings a chance to reinvent ourselves and chase our dreams. Picture the moment when courage meets opportunity and you feel ready to take that leap. Life is full of unexpected turns, and sometimes the greatest adventures await just beyond your comfort zone. Embrace the unknown, for it's where the magic happens. Every step taken down that winding road may hold lessons, challenges, and triumphs. Trust your instincts and let curiosity guide you as each moment shapes the story of your life.